beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for mid-May right through to mid-June 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are currently about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not offer personal readings, and I would never ask for your money if I did. I just don't have time, unfortunately, to offer personal readings to everybody. I do a free competition giveaway for one lucky subscriber for a personal reading per month if I can. I do not have PayPal, WhatsApp, Patreon, or Telegram. I do not take donations. I do not have an assistant, and I do not do meet and greet. Okay, so if anyone contacting you pretending to be me or asking for any sort of money, it is a scam. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, keep yourselves safe. Let's move straight on to your career reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? We have the Hangman and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it looks like you're turning your energy around here, and we got the Sun card, beautiful, as well as the High Priestess. So intuitively moving towards your destiny there, my beautiful Aquarius. We have the Hangman in the protagonist energy. So you may have felt like you've been waiting around for a little while, or that you've had to sacrifice something in order to gain a new perspective or release something in order to gain something greater. There's definitely a time that you've had where there's been inaction. Maybe you felt like giving up on something, or you felt like someone had been very selfish and sort of forced you or pushed you into an energy of having to sacrifice your time, your efforts for their benefit. I never really get that energy with this card, but that's what they're giving me at the moment. But I feel like if you've been feeling like you're in a space of limbo, that is when the Wheel of Fortune comes on in to shake up the energy and turn it around. Okay, so very auspicious turn of events here. A good bit of good luck there is what I'm feeling. But it's almost like with this card, in terms of your career, it's almost like a hibernation. That's what they're giving me. And again, I don't normally get this. So I feel like whatever's been put on hold, or whatever it is that has not been moving as quickly as you'd hope there, there's definitely a time, a revival kind of energy there. But you may be waiting for some sort of results. So I will be clarifying this card because this is your protagonist energy. It's almost like you're waiting for something of your own volition there. But we got the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Wheel of Fortune is about to send you a lucky break, as it were. Perhaps you feel like it's risky, or you have to come out of your comfort zone. There's definitely a chance here for good karma to come your way and change the cycle that you may have felt like you were in. You may have felt like things were stuck in a rut or out of your control. Maybe even you felt like you were having a bit of bad luck there, a run of it. But that's over now. I feel like you're coming to the end of that cycle, and you're moving forward towards a more exciting and abundant time. I feel like you're going to really appreciate what the universe has in store for you. Pay close attention to your third eye, because they're really highlighting this eye for me right now. It's really illuminating. And it's about seeing the way ahead. So something that is to do with your vision there, Aquarius, your goal, your dream, whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve there. There is a wonderful turn of events here that bring good luck and bring a lot of success, okay? It's the end of chaos. It's the end to resistance energy. It is a time for moving forward. Okay, and the unified position is really wonderful. We got the High Priestess there, and we got the Sun card. So either some sort of wonderful information or news that you've been waiting for makes its way to the surface, especially with that High Priestess energy. The High Priestess is about the hidden coming to the surface. It's about trusting your intuition, having confidence in who you are and how you feel about a situation, your gut instinct leading you to take the opportunity that is about to arise here. Okay, I feel like they really want you to listen to your own feelings and your intuition. It will help you and guide you. Your inner wisdom is key to this. Now there's some sort of information that either was repressed or hadn't made it to you yet, some sort of information that is making its way to you. When you get this card, it's about trusting in the process and recognizing that mountains are being moved behind the scenes by spirit. The universe is almost behind the scenes kind of aligning the stars for your success and your happiness there. You may feel the shift intuitively, but you can't see it yet. The High Priestess is mute. She doesn't speak. What she actually does is she feels, and she can sense that things are changing for her highest good. It's a time of blossoming, and also in that downtime, if you felt like you were stuck in a rut or things were you're just hanging about there for a little while, there's an energy here of building a solid foundation in order to springboard from. Now we have the Sun card as well. A lot of abundance headed your way. This is the darkness being turned to light. Any confusion or any feelings of, something not happening quick enough, there's an energy here of things turning around in your favor. Also, I feel like, as I said, blossoming. I feel like you're going to embrace this opportunity, and it's going to be quite an awakening here for you, Aquarius. I feel also that you're using your mind, your intuition, your intelligence. Very, very important. And I do feel like it's communication skills as well, so I will clarify as we go forward. Just to let you know, we got some Pisces energy here, we've got some Virgo, we've got some Leo. They're showing me, what is that? Okay, so they're showing me like a mayfly or something, that it's almost like I want to just be like, bat something away, like shoo fly, don't bother me kind of energy. Okay, so if there's been something that's been, I'm going to pull a card on that energy. It's almost like there may be something that keeps coming towards you, or it could be a person that's annoying you, and you sort of swat them away a little bit. I feel like that person or that situation signals the turn of events. So it's almost like the mayfly signals it's a time for spring turning into summer there. It's like signaling harvest time, a change in the environment. So I'm just going to pull a card on that energy before I move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding this energy that I'm getting through? Thank you so much. How would you like to see it? Thank you. King of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Tower. Something being Queen of Cups. Oof, okay. So, now we have the Magician card. Now this is about your own manifestations. It's about your visualizations and turning them into reality, using that sort of inspired action. I feel like you're super focused at this time. You have a lot of potential to accomplish great things, but you need to remain focused at this time. Now, either there's something going on in your private life that is in some way taking your attention off your career. There's some sort of drama here. We've got a Four of Wands. It's in the reverse, which indicates some sort of separation going on there, Aquarius. Now, you could be separating from another business, another job. You could be separating from somebody that you were in a high-level commitment with. You could have some sort of drama within your friendship circle, and there's arguments. There's some sort of argumentative dynamics, or something going on here where you're almost like separating yourself from a situation because you're trying to focus, but at the same time there's something. So it is that energy like shoo fly, don't bother me. It's almost like trying to get something away, but it just keeps coming back, but it signals change. We do have the Queen of Cups, we got the Queen of Wands, and we got the King of Cups here. So it's either, we got 3 court cards here. So either you're dealing with 3 people, or you're dealing with 2 people, and you're feeling like you're having to sort of deal with the situation with love and compassion and empathy, even though you're dealing with people who have toxic kind of energy or who are in low vibe. There's someone here, there's like, I'm going to clarify if, sorry, just dry throat for a second. That's my dry throat, not somebody out there. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is kind of like, there's anger here, a coldness. And there's definitely may kind of knock somebody's confidence here. We got a King of Cups. So it's almost like someone emotionally manipulated in a situation. Either someone has gone silent, or someone withholds something to have power in a situation. And there's a lot of anger here. Now, I just want to clarify if this is 3 people, 2 people, or if this is all your energy where you're kind of like, you're feeling like a lack of passion or a lack of confidence in something that you do or did, and you're trying to find your mojo for it again. You're trying to sort of really look after yourself and gravitate in towards a career that gives back to you, because I feel like you sacrifice quite a lot with that Hangman energy. Maybe it's your time, your energy, your love, and you may feel like they just selfishly take in a situation. You may feel like you're the victim of selfish people in your work environment, or you're trying to push a personal dynamic aside so that you can try and focus on work. The Tower card indicates, a fear here. It's like an avoidance. The Tower in reverse is avoidance. You want to avoid this drama. You're really trying to focus, but there's some sort of drama that keeps coming back to get in your mindset. And it's that pushing away, because there's some sort of change. As I said, as soon as you acknowledge it, that it's happening, whatever this is, it signals change. This card will literally turn to that. And this is change, ultimate change to get you out of a stuck energy. Now, a lot of people think, well, a Tower moment is very negative, but it actually just means surprise. It just means a crumbling in a way of doing things that are in a pattern and stuck in a rut. It just means the Spirit wants you to shake up the energy so that you take a leap of faith in something. So I feel like you're trying to really focus, but something else is trying to grab at your attention. Now, whether that is someone within your workspace that you work with, a co-worker that's causing a lot of drama, a lot of micromanaging, a lot of like emotionally abusive kind of energy, or, some sort of bullying kind of energy, and you're really trying to focus and deal with this energy and think, you know what, I'm going to knuckle down and see what happens here. I feel like the universe is actually going to conspire to have this person removed from your situation, or this situation removed from your vicinity. Not in a very negative way, like they're taking, the universe comes back as Leon and takes them out like a hitman or anything like that. What I mean is that either they get transferred to another department, or they decide to go for another job, or you do, and you get something better, or it gets resolved, okay? I'm just going to pull... or it could be that, if it's a personal issue, I feel like, there is some sort of solution kind of energy where it works out for the better for you. So I'm just going to pull a card on those court cards. Can you please clarify that King of Water, that Queen of Fire in the reverse, and also that Queen of Water? Now, you could be dealing with someone who... you could be personally dealing with a separation right now, and there could be some sort of third-party situation involved. So there could be a lot of drama and separation going on right now for you, Aquarius. And if that's you, I'm sending out a huge hug to you. I know what it's like to lose a relationship. I know also what it's like to be cheated on. So, if you feel like there's a third-party situation in terms of cheating, I'm sending you out a whole hug there, because things do get better. There's a big turn of events. But also, if you feel third-party situations, just to let you know, they don't always have to be that someone is cheating on you. It could be that there is interference by a family member, or a work situation. So please take it as it resonates to your situation. Can you please clarify those 3 court cards for me? Thank you so much. Oh wow, we got the Tower again. So this has come as quite a surprise or a shock here. The Tower indicates, you got to let it just happen, because that is the signal for change, for the better. Sometimes we hold on to things that are painful to let go of. And again, I know that energy. I being a Scorpio, you hold on tight until such time as you realize there's no point, okay? And the Tarot card indicates that's what's holding the things up. As you can see, you've got the 2 of Wands in the reverse, which indicates, something is falling apart here, or something is, I don't want to, actually I take that back. It's not falling apart. Something is, how can I put that? Something that you were not expecting has popped up here to change the dynamics, okay? It's made you feel quite anxious. We've got that 9 of Voices as well. So perhaps you cannot sleep over the situation, or you're feeling a lot of anxiety about the situation. That's the Nine of Swords there. And we've also got the Three of Inspiration in the reverse. So it's like there's a delay here, or there's a lack of planning. I feel like you're feeling like you're completely stuck in a situation right now. Now, this could be in your personal life, or it could be at work. They are indicating with the Three of Inspiration that in the reverse, that it's not three people, okay? That's what they're indicating to me right now. It is not three people, the court cards. It's about the energy for you. And it's almost like it's preventing the domino effect, whatever this is. So there's anger or coldness within a situation, and you feel emotionally, maybe you have lost your passion for whatever it is that you do, and you've been in a hangman kind of energy for a while because you're not sure of your next move. Well, things are about to change here. I'm just going to quickly, before we get the good tarot involved, I'm just going to quickly clarify something. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, great angels. They just give me the name Antonia. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading because their attention may have wavered. Knight of Voices. Five Materials. This is life-changing. Whatever this is life-changing. And as you can see, when I took those cards, they actually kicked the hangman right out of the position. So it signifies that there is change here. The Knight of Swords is a life-changing energy. It's about taking action, you know. So I feel very much like you're going to be doing something to shake up your energy. Now, whether that's a new job or a raise or a promotion to move out of your situation, we've got the Five of Materials in the reverse, which indicates, you know, there is a new position available or there is a new job. Hope is being injected into this situation regarding your career. So it feels like either you're going to bring your focus back to your money, or if there is a bully or something like that at your workspace that is causing things to be quite, you know, giving you anxiety, it feels like action will be taken and hope arrives. Hope returns to the situation. Okay, so if it's your personal life that's affecting you and your work at the moment, because I mean, we're all human, it happens all the time. I remember many years ago, you know, I was going through a serious kind of like upheaval in my life. I lost a relationship, I lost my home, all of those things all at the same time, and I'd managed to get like a temporary job on the side to keep me going. And I remember just, you know, keeping it all in. Everything's fine, this is fine. You know that little meme of a dog who's sitting there with a cup of coffee and the whole place is on fire and he's like, yeah, this is fine. That was me about 10 years ago. And then all of a sudden, I was just getting a coffee, not even thinking of my situation, just thinking about getting a coffee, and the tears just broke. And, you know, sometimes it just happens. We're all human. Sometimes we can't be strong, okay? Sometimes we just gotta let it all out, because if there's a buildup there, it's going to affect us. The pressure keeps building, so let it out. Be proud. You're a human, you're a consciousness having a human experience, and, you know, the body's way of letting off steam is to let that emotion out. So whoever needs to hear this message, I don't normally talk like this, so whoever needs to hear that message, that's for you, okay? So I'm sending you out a huge hug there. But what they're also indicating, if there's something personal going on in your for example, you're going through a divorce or a separation of some kind, or you're going through a really tough time that's not connected to your workspace, know that there are changes and you're taking action here. Hope is arriving. So the Wheel of Fortune is about to shift your situation to a more positive time, okay? Now they give me the sentence just now, it's always darkest before the dawn, okay? They gave me that a couple of days ago, so they're giving that again. So whoever needs to hear that, I'm sending you out that. Let's get straight to the energy to see what's happening for the majority of energy that I'm getting through. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, great angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? We got the Fool card and we got the Magician. Powerful energy, two major arcanas coming out right there. Second time you're getting the Magician. So what you think about, you bring about. Thoughts really do become things, okay? So very, very powerful. If you're wanting a new start in a new direction, or if you're wanting to take that leap of faith, the Tower shows up. in order to activate that. If you've been listening to my readings for a while, you'll notice that often when you get a Wheel of Fortune, you get a Tower moment as well, okay? It just means, surprise, we're shaking up the energy, plot twist, okay? So the Fool card indicates that leap of faith that is required. It's hope returning to a situation. It's about taking a chance or a gamble on the way ahead. I feel like your gamble or your risk you'll pay off. Okay, this is things turning out perfectly. Also, don't be attached to the journey. Okay, sometimes we gotta let the universe have a bit of free reign to bring us on in a better opportunity for us if the one that we feel we have at the moment is crumbling or is not right for us. This is about that inner calling, as you can see. Now, we've got a child right here, okay? The Fool represents a very young energy, maybe someone doing something new, or, going on a new adventure in terms of the career. I feel like there's a lot of potential here for you, and I feel like the energy that's injected, it doesn't matter how old you are. I feel like we all have the same feelings when we're trying something new, okay? It's that exhilarated feeling, I'm doing this is happening, I'm so excited, equally paired with terror, oh my God, I'm doing something new, I don't want to fail, okay? So I feel like you may be partnering the two energies. I can only see you rise here, okay? So again, male or female, age, no difference, doesn't matter. There's an energy here of rising and using your intuition as long as you obey your inner calling. Now, the Magician card indicates the confidence, the skills that you have in taking action, but you must remain focused, okay, when you get this card. This is an energy that you're rising up and creating the world that you want to live in. You're exploring a lot of avenues here, and there's definitely what you can see in your mind, you can have in your hand energy. Now, I'm just going to go here. It's so interesting. All the other readings, they've asked me to go to this deck first, but this time they've asked me to go to the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. You only read the uprights in this deck. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Thank you. Woo! Okay. That was quite a heavy energy. I don't know. How can 4 cards make such a heavy sound on the deck? On the table there, they're indicating this is like a very powerful change that's happening. We've got the Messenger of Air news coming right on in. Ace of Water, an opportunity to do what you love. 10 of Fire, walking away from something. 4 of Fire, partnering up with the right people. So if you're separating from something, you're partnering on with something greater, something better, something more in line with your heart. Okay, the Messenger of Air is an energy of it's like it's like the Knight of Swords there. So there's action being taken again. This is the second time. So Magician and, Knight of Swords kind of energy where action is happening. There's news coming towards you that activates change. I feel like this is life-changing opportunity coming your way, an opportunity to do what you love. So whether that is moving into a different department or a new job, new investment, you're being given an opportunity to explore whatever it is that you want to do here. Now, also, I feel like you may be actually physically taking some sort of leap in terms of your career. I feel like this is an energy of broadening your horizons and your perspective. It's also about how can I put that? It's fast changes. There's something swift happening here, taking action quite quickly. So either a new opportunity suddenly appears and you think, should I go for this? Oh my God, it's happening. I'm just going for this. And then it works out, okay? I feel like it's, obviously you need time to think. And that's why you've got this, almost like with the brakes. This is the brakes, because things are about to take off quite quickly. So get ready for that. The Ace of Water, especially when it comes to a career, is about sort of a new love for what you do. It is about sort of putting yourself on a path of self-discovery and partnering up with the right people and following your heart, okay? When you follow your bliss, finances, they flow from there, okay? When we follow money, it actually becomes harder to love what we do. We sacrifice a lot when we focus on the money, but when we love what we do, the money actually just flows from there. So I know that's easier said than done, especially when we all got bills to pay and we're all in a very difficult situation at the moment with the pandemic and things like that. But actually, what they're indicating here, there's so many possibilities available to you right now to do what you love or are about to arrive in your world. You're going to start to see the money stack up because of it. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. It does require you, with that 10 of fire, to walk away from something. Okay, there's an energy here of not juggling too many plates, you know, really focusing on what it is that you want. So for example, if you're doing something that you don't love doing, okay, and we all got to do that. We all got to take a job on the side to pay the bills, and then we got a dream on the other side that we're maybe trying to finance, or, you know, we're just trying to get by. We all got to do that. But don't do too many things, because then your energy is completely scattered and you're not focusing on the one thing that you love, okay? So just be a little bit mindful of that with that 10 of fire. Also, this is also about, I just feel like, if you're leaving a job space and there is negative energy there, or you're leaving a relationship and there was negative energy there, relationship meaning not just romantic, but friendship or otherwise frenemies, that sort of thing. I feel like this is you really done in that situation. Done and done. Cutting out and moving forward. I feel like there's no looking back for you in this situation. And we got the 4 of fire. Now, what's really interesting is we got the 4 of Wands, which is the 4 of fire. We got that to clarify the energy, separating from something, Aquarius, but coming back into being with something greater. This is a new creative phase for you. This is about balance and blossoming harmony in relationships. So even though you've been going through the ringer, at the moment, they are indicating that there is a more positive time ahead, and that there will be harmony in relationships. You will be keeping good company when it comes to your career. And I feel like the right people who are meant to help you in your career will gravitate towards you, and it'll be like making magic, okay? I know that's not tangible sometimes, but I feel like these people are in sync with your desires. And I feel like if you're a creative, for example, you know, you'll meet the right people. If you're a performer, an actor, you'll meet a director, or you'll meet, if you're a director, you'll meet a producer, or however it goes. You know, if you want to rise up within your industry, I feel like you'll be networking. I mean, even if you're not a creative, you'll be networking and finding the right people. It'll seem like it's by chance, Aquarius, but nothing is by chance. Everything happens for a reason. Even when you think back on people that you've met in the past, they all taught you something, or they were the stepping stone to something else, okay? And they asked me to go again. Thank you so much. They just said Frisia to me. Frisia. What is Frisia? Let me see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Are you able to give me an image? Frisia? Is Frisia a flower? Because they show me a flower, but so weird. They're showing me a cow eating a flower. Or is there a Frisia cow and a flower? I'm not sure. I'm probably making a huge fool of myself right now. I'm just giving you the images that I'm being given. So I don't know. Frisia, I mean, if it's a flower that could come out, I'm not sure when it comes out. I don't know anything about that. Frisia. I'm going to have to leave that image there because I don't know how to translate it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm going to move on from that energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? I mean, it could be a name. It could be someone's nickname as well. So please take it as it resonates. We got the Queen of Fire. Interesting. We got the Queen of Fire. We got the Queen of Wands when we were clarifying this energy. So it looks like you're turning the whole energy around. If you've been feeling like you lost your passion for something, the passion arrives. You've got your mojo back, okay? I feel like you're very, how can I put that? Your connection with your passion for what you do is going to start burning really bright, and you're going to achieve the highest good of all for yourself and for others. This is also about creative collaborations. The Queen of Fire is very inspirational. So you had the Queen of Wands in the reverse a moment ago. So you're turning the energy completely around. So they're indicating again that Wheel of Fortune is going to really inject some really good luck and good karma your way. This is about being your feisty, wonderful self, having confidence in what you do, and being very successful, self-assured. Do not doubt yourself, okay, my beautiful Aquarians? Don't let anyone dull your shine. It's a Leo energy. It really corresponds well with that Leo shift with the Sun card. So it looks like following your heart and your passion will lead to great things. Actually, it will lead to something that's really life-changing for you. They want one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding their career? Ooh, that one spun right around. 3 of Earth. Okay, so we did get a Three of Wands last time. We're getting a Three of Earth this time. This is about, again, teamwork, okay? This is about expansion of opportunities and meeting the right people to build a solid financial future, okay? When you get that Three of Earth energy, this is about building the building blocks, okay? You're building a solid foundation. You're aligning yourself with success. And what you set your mind, your intentions on, as you can see, she's almost like got butterfly binoculars looking into the future. Whatever you set your sights on, you're aligning yourself to make it happen. Those efforts will come to fruition. So I feel like you're being raised up as well. Now let's just clarify some of that energy before I move forward. Can you please clarify this Three of Earth for my beautiful Aquarians? Can you please guide them? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We got the Page of Voices in the reverse. We got the Fool card in the reverse. Basically, you know, you're spotting anybody. This is a card of teamwork, okay? So you're spotting anybody who's holding you back. The Fool card in the reverse indicates a loss of hope or a cynicism, okay? Also represents maybe someone who, you know, is trying to prevent you from taking a leap of faith or to move you into a new hopeful energy. If there's anybody chipping away at your confidence, okay? It's interesting that they gave you the Page of Voices. This card looks like she's got butterfly binoculars on there, seeing the way ahead. And this one, she's got really large glasses, sort of looking, inspecting things. It's in the reverse though, so we got the negative side of this. There's an energy here of someone who's causing trouble. Okay, someone who's a little bit of bad news, someone who's quite sharp, someone who does not, they may gossip, this person, someone who is spying or micromanaging kind of energy. There's definitely an energy here of you spotting, it's almost like spotting the fly in the ointment, spotting the weakest link. That's the energy that I'm getting, the weakest link. It's almost like, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. So what they're giving me a sentence, now, please don't take offense at this sentence. I'm just going to give it to you because this is what they're giving me. It's empty buckets make the loudest noise. So if someone is gossiping about people or pointing to other people's flaws, saying, oh yeah, they didn't get this project in on time, or you know, that account didn't go very well for them, they're actually projecting. So it's almost like someone saying, hey, look over there at that person so you don't see what I'm doing over here. Because I feel like this person's actually doing not a lot apart from gossiping and being quite sharp energy, okay? This person, very childish energy, and someone who likes to knock confidence. But also, Aquarius, I just want to clarify a little extra energy that's coming on the side here, which is if you've given up in a career path, you feel like it's not happening on your time that you're hoping for, if you felt a little bit cynical about the way ahead, there's an energy here of perhaps the news that you were waiting for wasn't meant for you at that time. There is news coming towards you, but it maybe call for a greater inspection, okay? So again, when you get the Hangman energy, they're indicating that if anything stalls or delays, you may be like, come on already, why has this not happened? It's often the universe's way to say, re-examine your priorities. Do you really want this? And if you do really want this, please pay close attention to the details. Don't fast track this because they want you to see everything really clearly for any loops or any pitfalls that, you know, could be there. So actually, whenever things get delayed, it's always necessary, okay? When I open myself up to that energy that when something I was hoping for didn't happen, I was like, damn it, I really need this right now. And then when I started to think, okay, you know what is right for me will never pass me by. When I started my spiritual ascension, I really acknowledged that if I had got what I wanted in that moment, I was not ready for it. And it came several months after. And then I was in a position because there were other things at play that back in March, I was not aware of. This was March about a couple of years ago, okay? But then when it came to November, and what I wanted came, I was like, and now I've got 3 more other things that set me up in a really excellent way that I did not have back in March. That delay was infuriating, but when it got to the November, I realized why it had happened, okay? So delays happen for a reason. Anyway, I'll move on from that energy. So let's clarify anything more my beautiful Aquarians need to know before we close this reading. Thank you so much. Beautiful. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is about learning, but it's also about being raised up. It's an energy of doing something perhaps in a traditional kind of setting, perhaps even a rigid sort of system there where you feel like you have to learn the ropes, learn the rules in order to bend the rules according to your personal tastes or your personality. Okay, this is also about, I mean, the Hierophant is often a marriage card, so this could be you working with a new company and having a new prospect with them for the long term. I feel like whatever it is that you love doing or want to do, follow your heart. It is for the long term. It is a committed journey. You're not just saying yes to one opportunity. You're saying yes and committing to the journey ahead. So they want you to really acknowledge, do you really want this? And if you do, then here it is. I feel like you will be partnering up. You've gone from the Four of Fire to the Hierophant, the halfway to, how can I put that? Halfway to commitment to something, maybe thinking about it, getting a contract, maybe doing something for 6 months or 3 months, you know, that, what is it? Some sort of probationary period kind of energy, and then this is the commitment. So also I feel like you may be doing online courses or you know, looking at YouTube videos or something like that to gain a little bit more knowledge about what it is that you do. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom here that actually puts you on a pedestal. You're being raised up here, Aquarius. Okay, you know, they just keep giving me the sentence, you lead the way, you lead the way. Okay, now they're just showing me something. One moment please. Okay, so they're showing me, it looks like someone putting like a spreadable cheese or something. I don't feel like it's butter. I feel like it's, I feel like it's really soft. A spreadable cheese on some, well, it looks like bread. Okay, so if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Again, it's not going to resonate for everyone. And now they're showing me someone putting like pepper on top of it as well. So if that is you, there's something in this message for you. Of course, it's not going to resonate for everybody, but if you just had like they're only showing me the ingredients of cheese and pepper right now. So if that's you, there's something in this. If you just had one or you're about to make one, there's something in this message for you. Now, well, they're giving me a slight energy here, Aquarius, as well. Whoever was trying to make you small or whatever was trying to derail you, they're giving me the sentence, the word derail. If there was anyone trying to derail you with gossip or any sort of trying to alienate you in any way or trying to take your focus off your work, they're indicating that you're going to be raised above this person or above this situation, and they're going to appear so small that you won't even bother with them anymore. Okay, so again, they're giving me, now they're actually giving me that song that I was talking about, Shoe Fly Don't Bother Me. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Now just before we go, we just get some any final advice energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Thank you so much. Divine timing. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. So we got divine timing, okay? So everything will work out in your favor as it is meant to. What is meant for you will never ever pass you by, okay, my beautiful Aquarians? So they just gave me the name Sean. So if your name is Sean, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but they just gave me that name. Now, this could be someone you're dealing with. It could be a boss. It could be your name. It could be the person who you're having a bit of a dilemma with at the moment. Please take it as it resonates. We've got dreams. Pay close attention to your dreams, because there's some prophetic energy happening around about the full moon in May for you, around about the 23rd. They give me the 23rd. So pay close attention to your dreams. Also, don't give up on your dreams, okay, Aquarius? If this is something you really want, the universe is conspiring for you to receive what you truly desire, okay? Thoughts become things. What you put out to the universe, it comes back to you. So just be mindful. And we've got balance. Okay, so if you've been going through a bit of anxiety recently, they're bringing you back into some sort of balance there. Sorry, they're just showing me something. One moment, please. They're actually showing me like someone on a tightrope. On a tightrope. So if you feel like you're on a tightrope or you're walking a narrow path or you're feeling like there's jeopardy, double jeopardy or something either side. I'm not sure how to interpret this image. You're walking the line or something. I'm not sure how to type. Maybe you are someone who does aerial kind of work there. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. But I feel like it's about balance is really, really key. It's really important. I feel like that's what they're trying to give me. Balance is very, very important in this situation. Walking a fine line. Perhaps you can't complain about this person who's treating you in a certain way because they're intrinsically linked to people who are higher up there or something like that. Boss type energy. Because we did have kings and queens coming out there for you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we got Treasure Island in reverse and we got Truth Be Told in the upright. Okay, so Treasure Island, it's number 9 in the reverse there. Let's see what that's about. That means there's treasure coming, but there may be some sort of delay there. As you can see, it's a sea. Ooh, it's a sea turtle. So that was slow progress. But we got it in the reverse. So let's see. Hopefully you're not giving up on your dreams there. We've also got Truth Be Told. It's number 14, which is the Sagittarian energy of temperance. And this is about the owl represents that wisdom. And as you can see, the window of the soul is wide open. Okay, so following that soul path and all those hearts fluttering out there. Also, we got a mask. So either you're unveiling something like a whistleblower or something, or you felt like you couldn't and you've been sitting on something. Let's see what's going on there. Number 9. Protection message. Poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough or not being enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and the core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired so far, so that you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand? You are challenged to change the way that you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find abundance waiting for you to claim it, okay? And the prosperity message is, at this time, you can be confident that success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark, and you're in a true manifestation period when you will see evidence of seeds of prosperity that you planted in the past grow. The appearance of this card in a reading indicates that your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business, creative projects and creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude should lead you now. Okay, there's not a surprise there because you got the Magician twice. You also got the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card. So I can totally see that. And we got the number 14. Oh, they give me a very interesting, very unique name. Agatha. Agatha. I guess as in Agatha Christie, but they did not say that. That's the only Agatha I know. But if that's your name, Agatha, they're giving me Aggie for short. So if that is you, there's something in this message for you, okay? Again, it's not going to resonate for everybody, of course. Let's go to number 14. Truth be told, honesty, transparency, prosperity message. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life that you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make art your priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write, and a singer must sing. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. There is another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real honest truth about your thoughts, feelings, and belief about prosperity, about your relationship to money and compensation, and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. So that's obviously why they gave me that energy right at the beginning, where it is, you may do a lot of things in order to pay the bills, etc., but sometimes we leave ourselves with so little time, we spread ourselves thin, that we don't have the opportunity to fully invest in something that we love doing, okay? So that's the energy that was coming through there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarian? What do they need to know? Oh, we only got one We only got one this time. So we got a key. Now the key has a rose on it, and the rose connects to the death card, okay? Endings bringing new beginnings. This is a time of change and transition, but it will lead the way, okay? You're letting go of something that is either old and familiar and weighing you down in order to break that habit or break that pattern, to revive the energy that you have for something that you love and change and accept something greater, make room for something better there, okay? It's the end of resistance, and it is a new beginning, a transitionary period to hope, okay? They want this on the Sun card because the key to unlocking your happiness is to really focus on what it is that you want. And remember, don't dull your shine. Don't let anyone knock your confidence or let them get in your way. If someone says you can't do it, just say, watch me, okay? So definitely rising up for your success there, my beautiful Aquarians. I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be in with a chance to win a personal reading, which is free to enter, free to win, and free to receive, all you have to do is put the word love in the comments box below, and I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 25th of May, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.